On the morning of 21 March 1960, thousands of black South Africans walked to the Sharpeville police station without their pass books. They came peacefully, they came unarmed. By afternoon, 69 of them were dead, most shot in the back as they fled. This is the story South Africa chose never to forget. To understand Sharpeville, you must understand the pass laws. Under Apartheid, every black South African was required to carry a passbook at all times, a document that controlled where they could live, work, and travel. Failure to produce it meant immediate arrest. By 1960, millions of people were criminalized simply for existing in the wrong place. On 21 March 1960, the Pan-Africanist Congress organized non-violent demonstrations at police stations across the country. Protesters would surrender their pass books and invite arrest, overwhelming the system with the sheer number of people willing to go to prison. At Sharpeville, a township south of Johannesburg, a crowd of several thousand gathered at the local police station. Police opened fire. Within 2 minutes, 69 people were dead and 180 were wounded. Photographs of the dead, many lying face down, shot in the back while running, were published around the world. The images shocked the international community and turned global opinion against the apartheid regime for the first time. South Africa's government declared a state of emergency. The African National Congress and the Pan-Africanist Congress were both banned. Nelson Mandela and other leaders went underground, then to prison. But Sharpeville had crossed a threshold. The United Nations Security Council condemned the massacre in Resolution 134, the first time the UN had formally criticized a member state's domestic policies. The Sharpeville massacre did not end apartheid, but it began the slow unraveling that would take another 34 years. It ended any illusion that peaceful protest alone could work inside South Africa's borders. It launched an international sanctions movement, and it permanently placed the anti-apartheid struggle on the world's conscience. 69 lives, 180 wounded. The youngest victim was 10 years old. The oldest was 67. They were mothers, fathers, workers, and students. None were armed, not one threw a stone. 16 of those killed were women. Every year, South Africa reads their names. When South Africa became a democracy in 1994, the new government chose 21 March as Human Rights Day, not to celebrate, but to remember. The day is a reckoning, a reminder that rights must be protected, that the distance between the law of 1960 and the Constitution of 1994 was paid for in blood. The Sharpeville massacre echoed far beyond South Africa. It accelerated the global anti-apartheid movement, inspired sanctions campaigns across Europe and America, and helped lay the groundwork for the United Nations Declaration on the elimination of all forms of racial discrimination in 1963. It showed the world that silence was a choice, and that choosing to look away was choosing a side. We remember the 69, we remember the 180, we remember what it cost to arrive at the 21st of March as a day of rights rather than a day of death, lest we forget.